I gotta ask you about shooting the opening sequence.
Yeah.
The 50s attire, Jughead, Betty as a couple, comic book influence, very Mad Men-esque.
That was so fun for us to film, and then we filmed that at the end of a really long day, and like we didn't have a ton of time to film that sequence, but we somehow did it, and it was we hope that we can do more dream sequences like that, because that was really fun coming up with the wardrobe especially.
Finally, Cole got to wear a different hat.
Cole got to wear the whoopee cap, is what it's called. The Jughead whoopee cap.
I love the scene where he walks her home, she thanks him, and he doesn't quite define their relationship. It's like he wants to say that's what a boyfriend does, but he doesn't say it. Are they official? Because she actually kisses him in that scene.
She does.
She makes that move.
And I think that was important. And like us as the actors are very collaborative with Roberto, our kind of head officer, about our show, and we kind of talked about how it was important to show that Betty kisses him in this episode to kind of reciprocate his kiss in episode 6, because she didn't really get to do so at that time because she was so preoccupied. So I think that's Betty's way of saying that what's going on between them is significant and real, and she's acknowledging it. They obviously both have so much on their plates right now.
I know.
But that's her way of, the little peck is her way of saying, I care about you, I just need to put this on the back burner for a minute.
I know, especially because, you know, the whole Blossom family wanting to take Polly in, and you find out at the end of the episode, Cheryl's like, you guys need to go.
Yeah.
My parents don't want
to help
this.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they go to Hermione's house, and she makes that really interesting comment. Anything for Alice Cooper's girls. Should we be worried?
No.
Okay.
I think don't look too much into that one. I think Hermione has a good heart, so she's not out to get. It's more of just, you know, a little sarcasm because of her feud with Alice, but she's in no way wants to hurt the Cooper girls.
So after that, are we going to see, you know, you hanging out with Polly and Veronica at Veronica's house more?
You do.
Okay.
You do see that.
And then there's a whole set of the Lodge house.
Yes, there is. You see that, especially in episode 8. A lot of Betty, Veronica, and Polly.
Tell me about filming the scene that you're in. You're in the back, KJ's in the back. It's that, you know, Cole and Skeet, the Jughead and his dad outside of the sheriff's station, and Fred just had to save Jughead. I'm just being there for that, because that was so, it's heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, I think that was one of our first days of filming episode 7, actually, and one of my first scenes filming with Skeet, who plays FP, and Skeet is wonderful, and him and Cole together, their dynamic is really quite intense as father and son. So I mean, Betty doesn't have one line, I don't think, in that scene, but being in that environment for Archie and Betty is kind of an eye-opener as to how grave his situation is with his dad, and but I think it just makes Betty care even more about Jughead and want to care for him and help him in any way that she can, and same with Archie.
Is he still in danger after that episode? Because he's not quite arrested, or maybe he is arrested. I mean, I don't know if they read him his rights, but he certainly did have to ask for a lawyer. And then obviously like, Fred makes the time card, but I don't know. I mean, anyone could be a suspect going forward.
Right. I mean, I feel like at the end of every episode you suspect someone else of the murder, but I think Jughead's off the hook for now at the end of 7.